We're looking at Larry's peaches at the moment here. This is a Florida snow peach, which is a named variety.
And you see it's loaded with fruit this year.
But down here, these 4 in a row are all seedling peaches. I started the seeds from a Tropic Beauty peach and then gave the seedlings to Larry because I was kind of experimenting with trying to see what they would turn into. And last year, all of these bore fruit.
Yeah.
And all the fruit from all 4 was good fruit.
Yeah, and you know, Florida peaches, they don't get real big.
I noticed that one of the peaches when I was here had nice big, like commercial looking fruit on it. And then one of the peaches had little teeny, almost reddish fruit that were harder. Were they were good too?
Oh, they were all good. Yeah, we ate them all.
And they're all from a Tropic Beauty mother.
Yeah. These, how old are these? Maybe
these are
4 years?
Yeah, maybe 3.5.
Yeah. And these I was feeding quite a bit with the fish water. And I mean,
they look great.
Like I said, I pruned them late in the year and
they're not fruiting like they would normally fruit.
We had such a warm winter that.
There's a peach right there.
Yeah, there's one there. There's I know that has more on it.
They're hiding because they're green right now.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, here's some right here. Here we go.
Well, it's funny because if you were to go buy peach trees, you might pay $20 a peach tree.
Oh yeah.
And put them in. But those pits, I gathered 50 pits and sprouted them, and I gave them away. I sold them. I planted them around my yard. I've got about 5 in my own place, and then there's 4 over here. I think Rick across the street has a few of them too. Oh, there we go. Yeah, those are the ones that are redder.
Yeah.
Look at the color in that. And the genetic variation is fantastic. You never know what you're going to get.
Oh, yeah.
You could turn around and call this Larry's Tiny Red Peach and then graft it onto other ones and sell it. People are like, oh man, I want one of those Larry's Red Tiny Peaches. These are great.
The peaches were great, and we loved them.
Yeah, I noticed there's nothing like homegrown peaches.
Yeah, you see, here's a bunch right there.
And the variation was something else. I mean, some of them were like a tennis ball or a little larger.
Yeah.
And then these guys were like golf balls.
Yeah, but once they ripened up, they were really good. I mean, it's just like, kind of like jawbreakers. Not hard like a jawbreaker, but you just pop them in the whole thing in your mouth, and they were really good.
That's very cool.
I just wish I maybe should have pruned them a little earlier in the year.
I think she wishes she could come through the fence and eat that peach right now.
Yeah.
Don't you, girl? You wish you could, but you can't.
So yeah, these trees were probably 15 feet tall before I pruned them. They were massive. They were big.
I know the ones that I have at the house got so large I couldn't reach the tops of them. And they actually bore their first, they were in full sun. These are in about half shade.
Yeah.
But the ones that I planted started producing, they had their first few peaches at 1.5 years old. And then at 2.5 years old, they had plenty of peaches. And then this year, they've got plenty of peaches on them again because we didn't get any late frosts like we normally do.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I mean, these trees should be in production for 10, 15 years easily, and then you didn't pay a thing, you know? And of course, you can just take the pits off of these guys.
Oh yeah.
And then sprout more and plant them all over the yard, and you'll get even more genetic variation. And then if there's one you don't like and it actually makes a lousy peach for some reason, you could take a piece off of one of these and say, hey, I want another one of these red ones, graft it on in February, and you've got more peaches.
The trees were supposed to be a little wider apart, but Jonathan...
Just make it happen.
Yeah.
Better to plant them too close than not to plant them at all.
Well, that's right. At least it gives us room for our loquats down there.
Yeah, that's good. I'm impressed.